Today today I'm gonna speak on something I don't never speak on. You heard me? Something that's near and dear to my heart, so I don't never really try to talk about it or speak on it. Like I don't talk about it to nobody in person on camera or nothing. But my friends that's gone, you know what I'm saying, that I lost. You know what I'm saying? The ones that really touch me, you don't hear me speak on them much. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But everybody, if you know me, if you from Baton Rouge and you was around, you was outside, you know my right hand man was MAC MEX, you heard me? My Mexican partner with the goals at the bottom, you heard me? You remember I had the goals at the top and the bottom, and back then he just had goals at the bottom. Yeah, I remember my Mexican homie Mex from Los Angeles. He moved from Los Angeles to Baton Rouge when he was like, I think 13, and me and him became friends at like 15. You heard me? My right hand man, you heard me? Real solid one, you heard me? When he passed, it crushed me, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm making this video is because I seen the stuff about Young Scooter this morning, and that's how I know Young Scooter through MAC MEX, my Mexican homie, because he moved to Atlanta with his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed out there for a few years. He caught a charge. He almost smashed something in Atlanta, and I think he was finna have to go back and do that time if he ain't passed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I ain't want to see my homie do no more time. You heard me? He did a lot of time already. But that was my best friend, MAC MEX, man. Shout out to his daughter. I ain't gonna say her name on here. Shout out to his baby mama. I ain't gonna say her name on here. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all family. If y'all ever need anything, y'all know Unc's still here, you heard me? But yeah, man, MAC MEX was a fool, bro. And I hope his daughter ain't watching this, because I'm just gonna tell y'all about my friend, you heard? In the little adventures we used to go on. See, me and Mac been friends since we were 15. By the time we were 16, we were hustling together. We had our own click house. In Baton Rouge, we call them click houses. And like everywhere else, y'all call them trap houses. Well, in Baton Rouge, they call click houses. Well, me and my homie MAC MEX had our own click house, you heard me? At 16, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? And it was booming. We was booming out that thing. You know what I'm saying? And this back in like, I was 16, so this a long time ago. I'm 44, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't had no internet and social media, but we had got a camera, the cameras you could hold and got to flip outside and you could film. We got one from a smoker, you heard me? And like, me and Mac, we 16, we got our own house, you know what I'm saying? We living like, we was at 14, 15, we was moving like adults. Our mind frame was like grown men, you heard me? Hustling, cars, money. Anyway, we had this camera we got from a smoker, you heard me? And we had buku females, you know what I'm saying? Me and Mac had his female, I had my female, you know what I'm saying? So they'll come over there and we'll put them on camera, you heard me? We'll put them on camera. And man, Mac used to have it. I don't know, but he's gone now. Man, Mac, I ain't gonna say that, bro. I be freestyling all this, bro. I'm just gonna say, bro, we used to sit back and watch, we had like 30 girls on film, you heard me? Me flipping one, him flipping one, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we would have big dice games, and this back when they had the big screen TVs, but they wasn't flat and skinny, they was like wide in the back. There we had one of them TVs in the trap house, click house. And man, shut that. Man, why they keep letting them animals in my house? I don't even like cats. Man, I'm for the call animal control. I don't even like it. Shut up. Y'all hear that cat in my house? This is my daughter's, man. This is the life of a parent, you heard me?
Where's the cat?
Get that cat out of my house.
Where is it?
In there, and I'm on here recording, and I don't do edits, little girl. So go on in and get your cat and get him out of here.
I got it out.
Man, see what I go through? Just the life of a parent, you heard me? Girl, go back in there. I'm a good dad, though, you heard me? I try to be, you heard me? Anyway, What I was talking about? Oh yeah, Mac ass Mexican. You heard me, boy? When I lost him, boy, that crushed me. But anyway, we had the big TV, we had the big ass TV, and we'll have big dice games in the house. You know, all the ballers come over and shoot dice, and we'll take all their fucking money. You know, cause I used to be slick rolling. You know, I'm a dog, real street nigga. Don't let the complex fool you. You heard me? Complexion. Man, I've been blowing. Anyway, yeah, we'll have dice games and we'll have that shit playing and all the homeboys be in that bitch laughing. Look at the old girl. And look, see, Mac was sneaky. They had this little remote control and had night vision on it. And now if you know about cameras, anybody know about cameras, know this here. Ooh, y'all here cooking that good food in the kitchen? Ooh, I'm about to eat good. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that grease in there frying? Anyway, Mac MEX had he'll set the camera up and put clothes on top of it and cut the light out. And he had a remote control. He'll put it on play and pause. And so I ain't do that. I used to let him know they was on camera. But Mac, he was shiesty. He gone now, so y'all can't charge him with nothing. And he was a teenager, young. But Mac was diddying them, you heard me? He was putting them on camera, they ain't even know it. Look, he had a remote on the side of his bed, and it'd be dark, but it had night vision. So when you go back and play it, even though it's dark, you can see it clear. So after we'll go back and watch the videos, the girls ain't know they was on camera. We used to catch them digging their booty and shit and all kind of shit, digging their booty, smelling their fingers and shit. I'm like, you got some old trifling assholes here, Mac. The fuck? We catching these hoes because they don't know they being filmed. Mac and they filming their ass. You hear me? They in there scratching their ass, digging in their ass, smelling their hand, doing all kind of shit. Like making funny faces when they hitting their head. Hey, you can't make this shit up, bro. I miss my brother, bro. I ain't lying. I miss my brother. I ain't lying. We used to flip them whole like old phones. I ain't lying. Shit. That nigga, that was a fool. You heard me? I remember one time, me and Mac, we were like 15, and it was pouring down raining. And my mama house was the trap spot back then. You know what I'm saying? My mama house was rolling. All the sales came there. This back in they was selling stones, you heard me? This is the 90s, you heard me? And it was pouring down rain and mud puddles all in my mama's front yard. And they had a cell run up, and we run into this back when we used to rush cars. We rushed into the car, sticking our work in the window. So me and Mac got in a fight over the cell. We used to keep our work in our mouth. Anybody from Baton Rouge know we used to tie it up, burn it, seal it in plastic, and put it in our mouth in case we had to swallow it. So, man, look, one of us caught the cell, one of us got mad. We start punching each other down, bing, pom, 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 in the middle of the rain. So we knocking the stones out each other's mouth, and they falling in the mud puddle. So we going in the mud puddle trying to grab each other stones and hitting each other at the same time. Man, I'm talking about, you can't make this up, bro. I miss my brother. I don't even want to talk about it no more, bro. I don't want to get off it.